My god. This is the most reckless thing that I've ever done in my life. The anxiety is hitting me now, like 3 hours too late. Like, what the did I just do? So I have a mutual on Twitter who made a tweet on Twitter basically being like, oh, I'll buy Astro tickets if they are $30. I replied underneath as a joke being like, same LMAO, haha. But in reality, I was literally in my pajamas lying in my bed, and then this person messages me like 20-30 minutes before the show being like, hey, are you actually interested in buying this ticket? And I was like, how much? We went back and forth a lot until like literally at 7 when the concert's supposed to start, we like hammered down a deal, and literally and they said their ticket was P2, which had meet and greet. So I got there like 30 minutes late, but I think the show had just started. I honestly have no idea what I missed. The show was like literally so much fun, but because I didn't expect to be going, I didn't charge my phone all the way, so I had like no battery life to take photos and videos. But I think it's a blessing in disguise because it meant that I was more in the moment and I was having a lot of fun. Literally their performance of Call Out was like the most fun that I've had at a concert. Like they're like, oh, the song's over, like, oh shucks, too bad, and then they'd play the song again at least like 5 times.
Thank you, thank you. You guys want more? Want more?
And like it just went to show how much they didn't want it to end either. They were like really happy, in a really good mood, especially Jinjin. I'm already a Jinjin girl, TBH, so it's not like this was like life-changing for me or anything, but man, that dude looks good. But okay, so here's the wild part. At the very end, they were like, oh, if you don't have a meet and greet, please exit the venue. And I was like, well, I don't have one because I got here like 30 minutes late. So I went to go ask like a ton of people who was like, oh, like we'll get you a wristband, no worries. And then they're like, can we see your ticket? I was like, sure, I don't know what any of this means on the ticket. Like what does any of this mean? And they're like, where does it say meet and greet? And I was like, I don't know. But they were like, oh, we got you anyway, and they gave me this wristband that's like approved. Yeah, I just want to clarify, I did not actually get scammed. In the ticket that they transferred to me through Live Nation, it does say like VIP meet and greet high touch at the top. But yeah, when I added it to my Apple Wallet, it just did not show up, and then that was the ticket that I showed the person helping me out. So it's no one's fault. No one got scammed, no one got any special favors or anything. They just pulled through for me when I was like totally clueless. So I'm editing the video now and I'm realizing kind of belatedly that I didn't actually like talk about the high touch. I just talked a lot about like nothing. So here I go, talking about the high touch. I was literally like going to say like really thought out things, and no. All I said was 사랑해요, 감사합니다, like over and over again. I should have talked about 부사랑 and how they should totally perform it at the next concert. I should have told Sana he's cute. I should have told Rocky he's great. I should have told yeah, I literally like freaking like basically ran through the line. They were all super beautiful up close. Sana was first and he was super cute. And smiley. He looked really happy. Some of them said thank you for coming, and if I were more present in the moment, then I would be able to remember who said that to me. But I wasn't. Anu was in the middle. I like glanced at his eye smile, and it was just like freaking game over for me. Like having that eye smile directed straight at me was the worst thing to happen to me in my life. I think I blacked out after that. Jinjin was last, and as I mentioned before, I am a Jinjin girl, so I wanted to spend the most time on my high touch with him, so I was planning on, running through all of them. Well, I wasn't planning on running through all of them, let's be real. I ran through all of them by accident, but my brain started functioning halfway through, being like, maybe I should try a little bit harder, for Jinjin at least. But by the time that I got to him, he was already... It's not his fault. He was already looking at the next person like I did not exist. I'm not mad about it, honestly. I mean, there are like a bajillion people there, so it's not like a slight against me personally or anything. Next time, I am going to have to practice high touch before I actually do high touch, because, man, I did not think any of that through. No thoughts were up here. But you only live once, right? Right? Hashtag Drake. Cool stuff. Good times.
Let's sing together.